But you also hired witches, right? Why don't
I
you
do.
tell
I
them
do
about
Oh,
hire. I hire witches.
So she bought
Yeah.
a spell on
Yeah.
Etsy.
Yeah. Yeah. My
You can buy
yeah.
spells on Etsy.
Yeah. Yeah. You can buy stuff on Etsy. My helper was ano. I and then I've done binding myself. I've done binding rituals
binding.
myself.
Paano binding? Sorry.
So my husband was dated a girl. He also dated a girl at the same time as me.
Okay.
Shocker.
Okay.
But he picked me, and then they didn't continue. And then the girl was crazy, and she would stalk me. She was stalking me. She was stalking my friend. She was calling my work. She was calling his work. And nireport na namin siya sa police. Nireport na namin siya sa ganyan. And then she would still it wouldn't stop. And so one time I was in Bangkok, and I was like, and it's usually when I'm like by myself do I get these flashes of like I can do
Yeah.
something. So I was in Bangkok, and then I was like, I should bind her. Like binding is not I will stop you from doing things, but it's just like stop doing harm from me and my own and from my family. And so it's a matter of like you get a white piece again. It's like these spells, right? There's a white piece of paper. You write their name. You wrap it in something like a ribbon or hair or a fabric or a string or a thread, and then you say a prayer 3 times.
Did
And
you
then
get something from her?
I didn't, but I had her name. But the thing is, it's like her name. It could not have. Maybe it wasn't her real name, you know. So I just had the image of her and the intention. Oh no, I printed out the police report.
Okay.
So it has to be like
Basta may
something
connection
that
to
is
her.
like
Oo.
may connection to her talaga. So so that's what I did, and then I bound her, and then it didn't disappear right away. But like by the time we were married, she texted me like on my wedding day. So which is horrible. So but after that it just disappeared. And then so our helper, she also had an ex that was stalking her, and then was creating fake Facebook accounts and friending my
Okay.
friends and posting pictures of me na nakuha niya na screen
Yeah.
grab niya when he was chatting with my yaya, of like me walking in the background, and then pictures of my child, like for
Ay,
me,
oo.
and of my yaya's child. So medyo intense na siya.
Yes.
And he's in another country, so it's not like we can report him for police or whatever. So I sabi ko kay Ice, ano na to, big guns na to, big guns na. So I go to Etsy and I hire an Irish witch. Man, my husband is Irish. Ice's partner is also Irish, so I have like a belief in that. So kailangan natin i-escalate, i-escalate yung issue. So she did. She cast the spell, di ba? Hindi pa natapos agad. She recast the spell. And then since she recast the spell, parang so far so good naman. Wala namang nangyayari. But then sometimes, I don't know if it's like her intent or whatever. And I got, I sent a picture of her, a picture of her helper. And then she did it at an auspicious time to do it. And,
Yes.
and I think part of me needed to feel like I was doing something in a situation that I couldn't
Yes.
do anything.
Yes.
You know what it is. And if that is the only benefit, if the only benefit is for me to ease my anxiety, even if it didn't have real life actions, if he stopped calling us or stopped texting or whatever for one reason or another, completely unrelated to the spell, that's
Yeah.
fine. But for me, the action of doing it
Yeah.
gave me a lot of.
Tsaka help your
Yung
anxiety,
time
di ba? Oo.
For sure,
Oo.
for sure. So yeah, Etsy,
It's-
which is on Etsy, do it. Do it. It's great.
It's a category you never knew existed.
Number 1, go local. Meron naman tayo mga local practitioners.
No, I didn't know.
We
I
have
didn't
local
know that
practitioners.
until we started doing babaylan research.
So next time we reach out to a babaylan to help.
Oh,